sa kabriton ug iyang asawang bulanon
magtiayon sa lalawigan sa Bohol.
nga isang dayuhan at ang kanyang asawang Pilipina.
7 taon ng mag-asawa sina Terence at Beth na nakatira ngayon sa lungsod ng Talibon, Bohol. Suportado ni Congresswoman Alexi Totor ang programang pabahay ng mag-asawang Martin sa probinsya ng Bohol dahil sa inisyatibong tumulong sa mga Boholano.
Don't forget to share and subscribe our YouTube.
And often people tell me I control them. No. Maybe I got it of birth or anything. I can tell you an example. I was 7 years Friday on the market with vegetable and cheese and butter and potatoes and all. I was standing up 3 o'clock in the night because I need to care for my cattle before, and 6:30 I'm driving to the market, and I came home maybe 2 o'clock. My girlfriend was at home, and there was a great piece of land with vegetable. I'm driving with the car on the farm, and I know immediately what happened anywhere. And I came in it was far away, and I came in the house, immediately I was not going looking for, and I asked her, what you are doing today? It's very nice, you clean the cabbage. Why do you know it? You are not going to the place. And I told her that I cannot do anything. I can see that point, and immediately I see what happens there. It's the same when I was a child. My parents got visitors, they are coming with the car. The car was standing outside and I was crazy of cars. With 18 years there was no car, I could not drive, and I don't know the type, and Opel Commodore GSE Coupe, and every model I know. At the companies they sell, I brought all the catalog. I was alone outside looking for the car, and I'm coming inside. You know that there is a cut in your tire. They know it, don't know it. You know that there is a hole in the door or anything. They didn't know it. I saw it immediately. And many people in the life thought I would control nothing. There's a nice story. My father was working with steel, and he was really special. He was working 100%. And he could see 90 grad with the eye. He could see straight. And when my parents visited people, they are coming home, and he told my mother, the picture was not straight at the wall. And anytime my mother became crazy and told him, there was such a lot of nice things to see. You see nothing. You see only that the picture is not straight at the wall. It was his job, and he had an eye for that. I can see it about, but not 100%. And with my father is a story I don't understand it until today. He repaired the tractors, he repaired the cars, he repaired all machines for the farmers. And we have had all the machines ourselves because he has a very small farm. I bought it when I was 18 years for a little bit money. The farmers bought new. And sometimes there were a small mistake, we repaired it, and we have the machines. A completely tractor, he divide in all parts. For the gears the part, he take it out. He built it all together. But you have not to believe that he can drive. My mother was every time laughing. When I was 13 years, I could drive alone. I began with 4 years. Anybody made the gear inside and I was sitting and driving. And we have a very old tractor. It was very strong with the pedals. And with 13 years I could drive myself completely. And at my home nothing was allowed. But that allowed my father. When he was not at home, I could start the tractor and could drive. And since I was 14 years old, he was never going on the tractor. I made the hay, I made all, I was driving. And when I need to go to the army, that was the first time I was away at home. Now he need to drive. And when later I was away at home completely, and my parents visit me, my mother told me, your father tried again to drive tractor. And he came home inside, that was broken and that was broken. Every time anything was broken. And he knows the technique completely of all machines. With the car, never a problem in his whole life. But with the tractor, it was crazy. It was the same, that is a nice story I need to love until today. They brought him, he was working in a company, they take sand and stones out of the earth for cement and sail it. The company buy land and they take it out of the earth. There are later big lakes. And they are all machines, all bulldozers and all. And he need to repair that all in that company. And I know the company, near my grandma was living, and because of that I came, when he was working, often to the company as child with my mother. There was a great hall where they repair inside, that you can bring trucks and all inside. And the door was of steel. And it was a door you put open to one side, and it was going same accordion, you know, together. And they brought him a bulldozer. You know the bulldozer, when you drive to the bus terminal, they are the big holes with stones. Such a bulldozer, a big bulldozer. And I know what happened. But he didn't know that. There was a problem. They parked it in front of the door. It was a door maybe 3.50 meters high and 3 meters. And he came of work in afternoon and told us the story. He was sitting on that machine and he started, and in the same moment he was with the bulldozer in the garage. That was all not the problem. The problem was only that the door was locked. He was inside with a completely door, and he told us with repairing the machine was nothing. I had to repair the whole day the door. That was every time a trouble with him with the tractor. And sometimes he had good luck that nothing happened to him. I was working in the farm for the Munch sisters. It was 8 kilometers of my home away. And at the Munch sisters, Saturday and Sunday, I have only to care for the cattle. The other time was free. And the week was very hard, and I was happy a little bit to rest. But it was not possible. At Saturday, 11 o'clock in the morning, my father called. My father called me, and my first question was, Father, did you drive tractor again? Yes. He put it on the side. I need to come with my tractor of the farm, and I put him in. He brought all what not was possible. I was driving in the mountains. The people in the mountains, they put the tractors on the side. And they asked every time who was driving there and they say, hi, you are. There was never driving anybody before you. But I was never falling with the tractor. I know what it is. I was very carefully. And they are born there. They have not enough respect. That is the problem.
Die.
We need to go.
Yeah. There's the what do you call that? Trying to
They are sleeping now
the
both, I
fire.
think.
The fire.
For me,
I
it's
don't think that there is a fire now. It's not been burning. That's been burning.
for me it's a wonderful
the
night.
bombero
girl.
is
I
there.
cannot get a better. And the idea was not to take her, only to tell her of Germany.